Hey, Chris Johnson here, and I feel like I'm falling apart, man. So the last couple weeks were basically quote-unquote normal for me. I'm fully vaccinated. I've been fully vaccinated for over a month at this point. And there were some runs and shit, so like some actual fucking live runs that I used to do every goddamn week. So I did like an 18-mile run, a half marathon, and that coincided with like other bullshit. Like I went to fucking Allegheny with Nitz and the fucking Judge one weekend. It was fucking Mother's Day one weekend, so I was at my mom's house, or not my mom's house, my sister's house. My mom was fucking there, but it was my sister's house for like some Mother's Day fucking lunch. And then I was with my cousins for like another version of like a Mother's Day thing like the other day. So I was doing a bunch of shit that I'm not used to doing. And I'm fucking tired afterwards. Another thing too, like with those runs, like my knee hurts. My fucking knee hurts. Like in this instant, like standing up, it feels completely fucking fine. But I'm worried about it. After the second half marathon, I set a fucking record by quite a bit. I like beat my old half marathon record by like 6 fucking minutes. And then the next day, my fucking knee hurt. But then I went to Allegheny anyway and like hiked in the woods and shit, and my knee was still fucking bothering me a little bit. So I took a day or two off. Then I ran. And I was like, it's kind of weird. So then I took a few more days off, and I did the fucking half marathon the next week. And like 3 miles in, my knee started to fucking hurt. And it was fucking troublesome. Because I was thinking to myself, like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fucking finish this. But I paid like fucking $80 to run this goddamn half marathon, and I'm in the middle of the fucking street. Like, you can't just stop. It's a fucking 13-mile race. Where the fuck am I going to go? I'm going to hitch a ride back to the fucking starting line? I'm not going to do that. Like, I had to fucking finish. I wanted that goddamn medal. So I fought through the fucking pain, and then at the end of it, like, my knee was fucking killing me. I could barely walk up the fucking steps to my apartment when I got home. And maybe you're thinking, like, well, why the fuck did you do that? Why the fuck didn't you just, like, go easy? I did fucking go easy. My record pace was, like, 2 hours and 2 minutes. I finished this one, like, 2:16, so I took 14 more minutes. That's slow, goddammit. But it still fucking hurt. And then I sat around for a couple days and rested it. And I tried it again like 4 days later. And I ran about a mile and then started to hurt again. I was like, fuck. What the fuck am I going to do here? I don't know if I'm going to start like wearing like sleeves and shit. I'm already like when I run, I got like this whole fucking system. When I used to start doing this, I would just go out and fucking run. With whatever fucking sneakers I had, that was fucking it. And then the more you do it, you realize you can't fucking do that. Now I get like running fucking shoes. I got like a bunch of fucking sneakers specifically designed for running. I probably have like fucking 6 pair. Maybe even more than that I use. They fucking burn out pretty quick. I mean, they're good anywhere from 200 to 400 miles. Then the fucking sole is fucked. And your knees start hurting. So you can't really do long distance. You can save them for like the track and shit. But it's not like I can go on the worn out fucking sneakers. It's not like I can really get a ton of use out of them running. So I keep some of them to wear around and shit. But as a result, I got like a bunch of different fucking shoes with various levels of wear and tear on them. And some of them feel better for longer runs. Like I got this whole fucking system in place now. When you do it a lot, like you need specific gear. My fucking tits chafe. And if you fucking ran a lot, your tits would fucking chafe. So I got these like plastic discs that I put on my fucking nipples. You don't need them for short runs, but if you're going a long fucking distance, you better put that shit on your fucking tits. Fucking tit maintenance has been a fucking recurring theme for me ever since I started running. First, it was fucking Vaseline on the tits. That shit stains your fucking clothes. You can't be putting Vaseline on your fucking tits. So long as you don't want 2 big fucking tit stains on your shirts. Then I started wearing Body Glide. And Body Glide is actually good. Like, that shit works, but it kind of wears off after a while. I put Body Glide by my fucking balls, so my fucking legs don't chafe, because that shit happens too. But it doesn't work as good on your fucking tits for some reason. So I got these fucking plastic nip guards, or whatever the fuck they're called, nip strips, or I don't give a shit what they're called, but they're plastic, and I put them on my tits, and they never fucking hurt. It's awesome. I fucking love those goddamn things. My toes get fucked up. Like, certain toes just get fucked up. Like my second toe. My big toe's usually fine, but my second toe, it just like bangs on the ground. And if you run a long distance with your toe banging on the ground, it gets really fucking shitty. Like, I've lost a couple toenails. Did you know that's fucking possible? You can lose fucking toenails. Like, just the repeated running for like 13 miles, like my toe fucking kills, and then I look at it afterwards and it's like all bruised. Like, my fucking toe looks like I just fucking like hit it with a fucking hammer, and eventually the goddamn toenail falls off. Like, another nail grows in underneath the toenail, and then the other toenail falls off. It's disgusting. That's happened to me like 3 fucking times. So I gotta wear these like caps, these like plastic caps over certain toes, like toe caps. Like, now if my knee's fucked up, I'm gonna have to start wearing like knee sleeves. Like, it used to be like, you know what, motherfucker? Let's go out for a fucking run. I'd fucking go out there with my normal fucking clothes. Now I got like special fucking running boxers and fucking running tights and fucking caps on my goddamn toes and fucking strips for my fucking nipples. It's not normal anymore. It's like abnormal. It's a fucking event, anytime I have to fucking do this now. It's an ordeal. I can't just go out there and do it. And I don't know if this is because I'm a pussy or because I'm just getting fucking old. Like, I don't know. I never got into running when I was younger. I don't think age has anything to fucking do with it. I just think eventually, like, you do this a lot and you fucking wear down. It's the distance too, to be honest with you. When I first started running, you could run like 3, 4, 5 miles. It didn't fucking matter. My tits don't mind that. They're good. My tits and toes are good with that shit. That distance is fine. But Jesus Christ, I mean, you start fucking going longer distances. I need fucking different gear. So that's where I'm at. I don't know how to interact with people anymore. Or I do know how to interact with people, but it's draining. It's mentally draining. You know what, though? I get the feeling that interacting with people has always been mentally draining for me because I never had any type of situation where I was removed from society before. I never really realized how drained I actually get, like, interacting with people constantly, even if it's people that I like. You just get used to it. You just get used to being drained and fucking tired all the time. Now, don't get me wrong. I thoroughly enjoyed, like, being out with everybody and fucking doing all my runs and shit. I just gotta fucking recoup afterwards. Gotta rest. I'll be back Sundays and Wednesdays. That's when new podcast episodes come out. Podbean is the host. You can get every fucking episode there. Website or the app. I'm also on every fucking podcast site. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, Amazon, wherever the fuck you want. My podcast is going to be my Facebook timeline. I'm on Twitter at Johnson Hates You. If you want to see photos and shit of some of these fucking hot runs, you can catch that on Instagram. That is at maybe 5 minutes.